Hi folks, welcome to my live blog. Bienvenue à mon blog en direct. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum, Shalom, Buenas noches, good evening, Bonne soirée, good evening as well. And what else am I forgetting? Shalom, and Ni Hao, and Konnichiwa. Uh, Today is basically a continuation of what I did on the last video blog. But I got on the computer today and I was looking in Windows Explorer and I found all these different MP3 files that were just in a real mess. So I had to delete some duplicate files and I had to add new folders and just reorganize the whole enchilada. Yeah, those enchiladas, they're good in Penticton and as well as Honolulu and all the other places that have Mexican restaurants. So I finally got to figure out what was going on with some of these files. There's a couple MP3 files that were in date code, and I had to figure out what the title of the sermon was. Two of them was Highest Motivation Part 1 and 2. Two separate MP3 files on the two separate Sundays. And also I figured out Living Large Part 4, which is the subtitled Arriving from Pastor Darwin Pichette. So I got that far today over at the Bethel Church and here at the Scala Sunrise Housing Office. I use the computer here for, it's really for residents. I use the residents' computer here at Scala Sunrise if I'm running out of time over at the church. I just plug in my flash drives and I just work on the podcast files as if I was still in the church. That way I'm not so rushed. Because on Sunday mornings it's like I only have less than an hour to get everything done I'm supposed to do, and most times I don't even get anywhere near the web post stage. Last time I got anywhere close to the web post stage, it was I was in that the FTP client program by the name of FileZilla, and I was just about to upload the sermon file, and then the church custodian turned out the lights, so that put the kibosh on that. So anyways, I'm going to do a couple web posts here. Just click on the new link. I'm already logged into the admin area of the website. There's only certain people that are allowed to log into that part of the website. It's not for the general public. So while I'm waiting for this to load, it's been a pretty sunny day today. Much cooler than the last few weeks, but that's a welcome change, and we need the rain as well, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to type in the post here. So, okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. Sometimes I'm faster than the computer. So, highest motivation. I always like to talk my thoughts out loud. That way I can concentrate. So, highest motivation, I'm going to put dash part 1. And I'm going to do a Control A C, just select all and copy. And then go into the text field. Hello, are you listening there, computer? Or am I talking to the wind here? I don't know. Maybe Baby Lisa knows. If only this Windows machine was a Mac machine. Oh boy. I've lost it, Lisa. I really lost it. Okay. Well, it's not behaving itself. Well, I can scroll down. Well, that's weird. The I-beam cursor is supposed to work in here. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to change the publish information. And it's not going to let me. Hello? Are you listening, computer? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Why do I have problems? I really don't want to. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, wait a minute. It actually works. So I'm into the media URL. That's a very important part of this web post because, like I said before, you may not have heard me because of the microphone. I had it turned down to about half volume. Because I have it full volume, you can actually hear me now, so that's good. So to the HTTP colon 2 slashes, which is your hypertext transfer protocol, the basis of all links, or anchor href, which would be ahref, which is anchor hypertext reference. That's how you do links. Part of the puzzle. So I'm just going to type in Deco tab .ca slash sermons I don't think so. That would not be good. We go sermons / year. In this case, it would be 2011. And I'm going to go add the file name, which is highest motivation 1. That's the file name I changed it to. It's very important if you're going to change a file name, and if it's already up on the FTP server, it's a good idea to change the file name on your removable media, on your hard drive, and on the FTP server, so that when you go to input the media URL, you don't come up with this message, file not found, or the usual 404 message. And it's very important you type in the file extension, whether it's MP3, MP4, MOV. Doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to click on verify. Okay, click on verify. Oh, it actually didn't have issues this time. It usually comes up with this comma, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Why is this? It shouldn't be doing this. I don't want this to publish immediately. So I'm going to just save draft for now. So that way I don't lose what I've already done. Very important. Très important ce soir, this evening. Oh, it's saying it's error code 404, but it's a false positive. Simply because it's already on the FTP server, then that actually I can actually play the file. Ah, now it's working! Yay! Now I can actually do. Oop! There went my earphone. Wish I had that earphone cover so it wouldn't do that. You'll have to pardon me, folks. I fix myself. Always fixing myself or fixing others or fixing things or doing something. So, yes, I'm going to stay put with some of them. No, I'm still going to do that. That's okay, as long as it's not in front of the microphone, I don't give a care right now. I can still hear myself. So what I'm going to do, because it's the information I selected is already copied to the clipboard, I'm just going to do a Control V, which is, and I accidentally did double. That's okay. I'm just going to do a Control Shift left arrow to select this. So I'm going to go Shift and left arrow because I don't want to select Highest Motivation Part 1 twice. So I'm just going to press the delete button, done. And double space, and name the speaker in this case. It's Darwin Pichette. And the date of the sermon, which would be September, oops, not say oh, or say ooh. Let's do September. I'm going to forego the icon until Pastor Darwin emails me the icon file. So September, this will be the 11th, 2011. Not 3 1s, just 2. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. So I just do control left arrow and get to the section where I want. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Too far. Date doesn't get bolded. The rest of it does. So the name of the speaker gets bolded, and the sermon title gets bolded. So Control V does that. So just click on that. So at this point, I'm going to scroll down. Text. The tab used to be called HTML, which is the realistic version. So and that's if you know HTML code, you can do fancy stuff. But we're not going to do fancy stuff right now. We're just doing a simple web post. Here we go. This is what I wanted to change. If this was the highest motivation too, I would have just left it September 18th and changed the year. But in this case, I have to change the day and the year. So this, whoops, I overused the backspace. So that's okay. So 2011, and just don't worry about the time. That little detail I wouldn't worry about. What I'm doing for the church, it's the same as doing your own WordPress. Having trouble with my tongue this evening, folks. It's the same as doing your own personal WordPress blog, and I do have that. My personal WordPress blog. The web address is jameshcb.wordpress.com, and you may be viewing me from that web page, because I'm broadcasting simultaneously on Ustream and on the WordPress website, because I have an embedded Ustream player in the blog. So welcome to those who have just joined me right now, and I'm doing basically a repeat of what I've done the last blog update. So I'm going to click the OK button now. That's done. I'm going to save the draft. Yeah, always save draft, because you never know when the power is going to go out, or power surge, or something goes wrong. Smells good. Smells some food. Just coffee, that's okay. It's better than nothing. I'm hungry. Hungry for love, and hungry for food, and hungry for a sweet woman, but that sweet woman in Honolulu can't be here to join me. She's here in spirit, so that's okay. There's one part I need to do here, actually two parts. Category, that's what I said in my last update blog, is a very important piece of the puzzle. If you leave it uncategorized, WordPress says, I don't know what subject you're talking about, so please mark your category. Thank you very much. So, okay, I think I'm going to have to horizontally scroll to the right here. So I can, because there's a scroll bar within a scroll bar. That's the way this website works. So I'm not even going to worry about clicking media because it'll automatically do that when I click this subheading. But in this case, when you look in the categories, there's none. There's no category called highest motivation. So I have to create a new category. So I go into this new add new category link. I click on it. Then it comes up with this input text box. So I just type in highest, oops, not his. I am his and he is mine. Praise the Lord. That's a different topic. Highest motivation. I'm getting my finger on the right letter here. I've taken the typing course, but there's times where I'm a little bit rusty, and tonight's one of them. So I'm going to tab over parent. Parent category is basically your root category. So I'm going to use my down arrow and keep on going in media. That's where we want the root category. Tab over to add new category button and press enter or click the button. So that should be done. But I'm going to scroll up just to make sure it's checked. It is. So the next time I access this web post, it should automatically appear in the media category of the website. Now, in my previous live blog, I mentioned about tags, search tags. That's another very important part of doing a WordPress blog. How are people supposed to know what to look for if they, unless they know you quite well, what what topic they're looking for? And the fact of the matter is they don't. So the usual ones I add are media, comma, sermon, comma, sermons, comma, okay, 2011. I usually go add the year in the month. Oops, wrong letter. We meant to type an S instead of a D. We're not in December, we're in September. And it would help if I capitalized the month. So September, comma. Then you should do September space 2011. So I'm just going to press enter so I can see what I've already done. And I'm going to add the sermon title. Which in this case is highest motivation. and most people, if they remember the sermon title, chances are they'll type it into the search tag. It'll come up with the list of sermons under that title. So I like to do that that way. So before I publish this web post, I take a good look at it so everything looks in order. So I scroll up with the main scroll bar. So I go into like, oops, I don't want to log out just yet because I still have the other web posts to do. So highest motivation, that's good. So I just want to scroll right up to the top. Highest motivation. So we got highest motivation part 1. And John Fischett, September 11th, 2011. So I'm going to scroll back down to the publish button. Oh, yeah, it keeps track of how many times I edited the web post. Not to worry about it. So I'm going to click on the publish button so that it's out there in the webosphere, so to speak. Big fancy term for internet. And it's going to take a few minutes for it to actually load and stuff. It's going to be a fairly long video, but you'll appreciate why I'm doing this. So, okay, so it got rid of that 404 message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover my mouse over the view post link, right click, and open link in new tab. Because I want to make absolute certain that the media URL link works and that the player works, so that I don't have to make any further revisions except for the icon picture for the sermon itself. Okay, let's switch tabs here for a second. It's going to take a few minutes to load. Excuse me, folks. Always a good idea to cough away from the mic. That way your viewers or your listeners don't hear you coughing in the background. Mind you, I have the mic turned up fairly loud, so you'll probably hear me anyway. So it's always a good idea to apologize in advance. So the web page is loading, the player is loading right now.